she looks incredible. That's it.
Not the best! Michael is the best!
Sorry.
Michael, are you happy the case is almost over?
No comment.
Say how you're feeling.
Not my bad.
Susan Filan, MSNBC legal analyst, former Connecticut state prosecutor. Ready for questions. Ready for questions.
Okay. Do you think the prosecution scored a bit of a moral victory at the end when the witnesses' story seemed to collapse? There's a lot of indiscrepancies.
I think the prosecution made its point, which is that it was her opinion based on zero investigation and zero facts that the mother was a scammer, and the prosecution was able to bring out that there was a whole other side to her situation that she had never explored.
Doesn't that bring disrepute though on the prosecution's case? They were taken in just like this editor was.
Well, I think the prosecution's point was that she believes that she was taken in, but she wasn't necessarily taken in. She made a leap of faith in her own mind that money raised had to be for chemotherapy when the mother was saying that she needed money for other reasons. So the question before this jury is, she believes she was scammed, but was she? Or did she jump to conclusions based on nothing?
For the shots, the mother did say the shots cost $12,000 each.
But she didn't necessarily say she needed the money for the shots.
But this is the woman who owns a three-person community shopper who's probably pressed just to get the thing out every week. I mean, do you think the jury expected her to go research Janet Arvizo's domestic violence? I mean, isn't that a little absurd?
I think she got her nose out of joint for some reason about this person and closed her mind off to any other possibility other than that she had been duped. And she took it personally, and I think her bias came out on cross-examination, and I think she was properly impeached. But her point was made before the jury, and they'll accept it as they wish. Was she duped, or was she just narrow-minded and didn't think this through?
Have other people been duped by this person, do you think?
Well,
This wasn't maybe the first person
That's
possible.
the question that this jury is going to have to answer for themselves. Is this woman a scam artist who's flim-flamming everybody and has now targeted perhaps one of the biggest celebrities in history, Michael Jackson, or is she what she really is, a difficult, complicated personality who had a sick son riddled with cancer that she was trying to help out and raise money for?
Who seems to scam everyone, but maybe does.
Sounds like you guys all have your minds made up.
Michael Cardoca, C-A-R-D-O-C-A. It certainly looks to me as if the prosecution is getting the feeling that the wheels are falling off their case. I mean, here we have the district attorney of Santa Barbara County calling a witness rude while she's on the stand. I'll tell you, that didn't look good to me or to the jury in this particular case. I've seen tempers lost before and people get frustrated. We've had 2 examples of this in the last couple days by the district attorney. Last Friday, Mr. Zonin asked Mark Garagos if his investigator would pay his home loan for a month because he was frustrated about the investigator paying for the mother's storing of her furniture. And today, while cross-examining the witness of a small, very small paper, the district attorney said, "You are being rude." I'll tell you, that didn't look good to this jury or anyone in the audience. And I know you can't look at this one witness in a vacuum. You have to look to her or look at her compared to the other witnesses. And what she perceived in the mother of the alleged victim in this case was that she was a scammer. Couple that with all the other testimony in this case, and it doesn't bode well for the prosecution in regard to the mother of the alleged victim. And because it doesn't bode well for the mother, it will affect the alleged victim in this case. The defense is painting him with the same brush that they're painting the mother, that he was directed by the mother to perpetrate a fraud on Michael Jackson.
It's an awfully big coincidence that all these people from different walks of life never met each other tell the same story about the accuser's mother, that she plays she plays a victim in all cases, but seems just to be scamming people for financial gain.
Well, the defense has brought on people from all walks of life, and each one of them, to the person, has said that the mother is a scammer in this case, that she appears to be only interested in money. The sister-in-law testified this afternoon that she was only interested in money and wasn't interested in the blood drive. And she put it quite graphically in her testimony this morning when she quoted the mother saying, "I don't want your blanking blood, I want money." I think that was very powerful.
The jurors actually seeing these documents, these welfare documents, where the mother is indicating that she does not have money from, specifically at one point, a legal settlement, when in fact 10 days before she has made this deposit or had the money put in her account.
Well, certainly the testimony of the welfare expert from Los Angeles County spoke volumes to this jury in painting the mother as a welfare fraud perpetrator in this case. And again, what it does, you couple that with all the other witnesses, with the fact that she herself has said that she committed perjury, the fact that this witness this morning said she committed welfare fraud, it doesn't bode well for the prosecution in this case. And that's why I think you're seeing the prosecutors lose their cool in this courtroom. Mr. Sneddon's too good a trial attorney to call a witness rude. He knows better than that. But again, I think it shows his frustration with the way this case is going. The wheels are falling off.
Michael, just to follow up, let's talk about the importance of having this witness basically show the jury fraud on the part of the mother in the case of a welfare application.
You're talking about the welfare witness or
Yes,
this last witness?
welfare witness.
The welfare witness testified this morning that the mother, in fact, in filling out the forms and applying for welfare, perpetrated a perjury. She lied when asked on the form, "Did you receive any civil settlement in the recent past?" She answered, "No, I didn't." That is welfare fraud. That's what she was painted to be this morning. clearly someone that perpetrated welfare fraud. That doesn't bode well for the prosecution.
Show the jury fraud on the part of the mother in the case of a welfare application.